Okay, you guys, so I ended up chopping this one, obviously, and the one that was over here, and when I chopped it, the bottom was just completely gone. Dry. I waited too long to water in between, I guess, but anyways, this one's still holding strong, and look, it's been probably a week and a half since I cut it. So there's pups already coming out here and on this side. And so the top of the blue wave is right here. And then this one, I don't know the name of it, but it's right here. So let's check them, shall we? See what they look like. Well, nothing's happening. Okay. But that's okay. It hasn't been that long. Oh. This one's already putting out roots. No, it's not. That's just stuff. Just kidding. It's not doing anything yet either. So anyways, they're just sitting on the soil, and I've actually got it. I'll show you where I piled. And this part also, this is the middle section. I decided I was going to try and see if it would do anything. So I'm going to pot this up in soil and see what happens with it. Okay, so here they are with all the chopped, other ones that I've chopped, just hanging out, and hopefully they will root. And this one, let's put it in a little container. Okay, here's the little pot I'm gonna put it in. That's it. We'll see what they do. Okay, so we've got cubic frost here and here. Raindrop, Etcheberry raindrop babies, though they do not look like that. They do not look like they're supposed to, obviously. And this one down here, I can't remember what it was, but I don't know that it's doing anything anyway. But it's trying. And then this was a leaf I broke off of my aloe on accident when I brought it home. So I just thought, well, we'll just try it. I don't know, find out what happens. This, my blue chalk sticks, I thought had rooted in several of my containers, but they had started to rot. They had not rooted at all. So I ended up chopping and trying to save as much as I could, which was only just this little bit, considering how much there was. And hopefully now it will root. There's my blue wave that has no roots and no top. And my topsy-turvy that does have roots. So those are all these guys that are just kind of hanging out and seeing what they're gonna do for me. And I think that's it over here. Okay, so this is what we've got going on right now. It's been, well, I'll put the time frame since I recorded last, and look what we've got here. There's the baby. And there's several babies in there. So yay, topsy-turvy babies are coming. I ended up cutting my, this guy as well. So he's just the top. I just potted him up. So he dried for about 4 days, and now he's sitting in there. And these guys are all just, hopefully will root. I moved this one because I think it was getting too much sun. So he's not right in front of the window anymore. And these are all just sitting here still, hopefully gonna root. My blue wave here, and the other estuary, I don't remember what it's called there. And then my chalk sticks that I am trying to save, my blue ones, but I think this one's a goner too. Maybe this one will survive. And again, this one that I accidentally broke off. My raindrop babies that have no raindrops in them, unfortunately. But my cubic frost here is doing really well, putting off babies. And again, this one too. I'm going to take, I think, this bigger one and this bigger one off and see if she will produce more. And my pearl on Nürnberg, I don't know if she's rooted. Oh, yep, I think she has. So I won't pull her up. I don't want to disturb the roots. So we'll just let those guys stay there. And two on this one. Teeny tiny one. Good job, little plant. Good job. So this is my blue wave that I showed the top of. It's got several babies growing. One down there. Oh, they're so cute. And this one surprised me, and it shot up a bloom stalk. So again, my pumpkin that's, I mean, these guys aren't even in the soil. I need to redo this really bad, but this one was fine. It sent out a bloom. Here is the Cressula Moon Glow that I showed you the top of. So hopefully she'll do something. She kept getting, these leaves were all withery no matter, I watered, I checked it, still, just no matter what I did, it still was withering away, so that's why I decided to chop off the top and hopefully save the top. So there's that one. And then as you can see, this guy has a bloom stalk goes all the way up here. Funny looking dude. So I decided I want to cut these ones. Let's see how much it's stretched out. So I need to trim it and hopefully we'll encourage some new growth. Here and here. So there's one. And two. So we'll see what happens with these guys. Okay, so this is the pot I'm going to put them in. And just going to dip them in cinnamon. Just a little bit. And I'm going to put them in here. There we go. And hopefully they'll grow. Show you this Cressula Moon Glow, the variegated form. And look, you can see the little babies growing on either side. Isn't that cute? And then here's the top. And let's see if it's rooted. Nope. Not yet. What I decided to do was take this part off. Give it a little bit more room to maybe grow some roots from. See what that guy does. Alright, so here's all my, well not all, but a lot of my propagation cuttings that I've done. You can see here, Echeverry Raindrop are still growing strong, but still no raindrops. This one finally produced a little offshoot right there, and my cubic frost is still popping out like crazy. And I took several off of her to give her more room, and she's just going crazy. I think I need to take some more off. Give them some more room to grow. She still hasn't rooted yet, because if you'll remember, I chopped this one top here and then on the bottom as well. So the top of this is, believe it or not, this girl right here, my blue wave. And oh, she's rooted, so I won't pull her out. And see, here's another cubic frost popping out like crazy. My pearl von Numberg that I cut down because it was not doing well. I believe this one's rooted as well. Yep. And this one, I don't remember what it is. That's rooted. And this one, I don't know. Let's see. This one's been struggling from the get-go, so I don't know. Yeah, nothing still. No. I may take off a couple more leaves and see if that will help. And so these guys are still, they're growing, doing their thing. These were just kind of leftovers that didn't have a home. Or like these guys were almost dead. And I shoved them in here and they seem to be recovering. And here's my topsy-turvy that is hopping like crazy. I love it. She obviously is happy. I mean, look at all those babies all over. So cute. Good job, topsy-turvy. Thank you. And then these guys that I just put in here, my crassulus, we'll give them some time. And hopefully everybody will root. Be happy. And I did move my black prince. If you can't tell, there is a black prince in there. It was by the south-facing window, and it was just crisping up. So I pulled it away from the window. I think she'll be happier, or he'll be happier here. And then this stuff, I don't know if it's gonna root or not. It didn't root for me before. Well, I had one of them root out of like 5, so I'm hoping this one will. And then again, this was an owl leaf that had broken off, and we're just gonna see if it'll do anything. So there you have those guys. Okay, so I decided, because this one is so stretched out, both of them, I'm gonna chop them again here and around here somewhere. So I'm gonna go in here, just snip it there, and then this one, where do I wanna cut it? I think same, right down here. Oops. So now I have these two I'm gonna put in soil too. And I'm gonna put them in the soil over here. And this will be their home until they root. Okay, there. Well, even though I broke this one, pulling it off, I'm gonna set it in here. And I put this one back here and see. Well, actually I broke both of them. We'll see if they do anything either. I wanted to show you this too, the Succulent. Rita, look at that. It's got a little top hat growing. That's gonna be so cute. And there's a picture of my daughter painted. Isn't that adorable? And here is my Hoya that I trimmed up because she had some taller pieces growing and I didn't like them. So we're propagating them right there. So I decided I want to try propagating this Hoya as well. It's the Hoya obovata, ovavata. Anyway, so there is a node right in, let's see, right there, or root or whatever. That looks like it might be growing, so I'm just gonna see. Yeah, it's got 3 places. So, and I already put some water right here. Put that in there. Look at this cutting. Ended up taking this one. So these 2 in here, smaller one, and then this one. See what these guys do. So there it's back in its spot, hanging south-facing window. That so it gets some good light, but the blinds are mostly closed, slightly open. So hopefully it'll be okay, and it will continue to grow. Also, this aloe is struggling. It's getting some rot down in here. So I'm going to try cutting it up here, and hopefully it'll save it. Or it'll just completely kill it. I don't know. Okay, well, it might have cut it up too high, I don't know, but looks like there's rot right there too. I don't know. Well, this part is definitely rotting. So this part we'll throw away. But this one still looks like it's doing okay. So I'll keep that in here. Yep, so the other one I threw away, and this little baby I potted up in a smaller pot, and we'll see how she does.